Namaste. We have often seen people who tell us they will be starting the practice of yoga but have not managed to start. Or we might ourselves have experienced where we've not been as regular as we would have intended to be. There are many obstacles in the path of regular yoga practice. Who else would be better off listing these impediments to the practice of yoga than sage Patanjali, who has mentioned them in verse 30 of the Samadhipad, or the first chapter of Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Let us have a look at what these obstacles or impediments are so we may contemplate and try and overcome them. So Sage Patanjali says they are Vyadhi, Sthana, Samshaya Pramada, Alasya Avirati, Bhranti Darshanam, Alabdha Bhumikatva, Anavastitatvani. These are the 9 impediments to Chitta Vikshepaste Antarayaha. So the impediments which cause the turbulences in the Chitta, which comprises of Mana, Buddhi and Ahamkar, which are mind, intellect and our sense of self. Let's have a look at these 9. So first is Vyadhi, which is disease. Sthana, which is inertia or sluggishness or lack of interest. Third one is Samshaya, which is self-doubt or indecisiveness. Fourth is Pramada, which is intoxication, or it could be negligence or carelessness. Then comes Alasya, which is laziness. Avirati is translated as incontinence or absence or lack of moderation. Then comes Bhranti Darshanam. So Bhranti Darshana is illusion or having a wrong notion. We then have Alabdha Bhumikatva. Alabdha Bhumikatva is where the importance of the objective is not realized, or not a high aim is kept in the first instance. And the last one is Anavasti Tatvani, which means that the progress which has been gained through the practice of yoga is not being maintained. So these are the 9 impediments. These can also be divided into physical impediments, mental impediments, intellectual impediments, and philosophical impediments. So the first two, which are disease and inertia, are physical impediments. The latter 4, which are Samshaya Pramada, Alasya Avirati, are mental impediments. The next impediment, which has to do with wrong notion or Bhranti Darshana, is an intellectual impediment. And the final 2, Alabdha Bhumikatva and Anavasti Tatvani, are philosophical impediments. So hopefully this will help us to contemplate. The first chapter of Patanjali Yoga Sutra emphasizes on contemplation. So it will help us contemplate what our own impediments are to our practice of yoga and help us overcome them, so that we may become good yoga practitioners. If you have found this video helpful, please do like, forward and subscribe. Dhanyawad.